Oh, hello there. This is Lisa Swank, and I got in some new stencils from Gina Aaron's Designs, and I thought I'd try and do something with them on this page. I'm currently making a tag for another group that I'm in, and I use napkin to glue it down to my tag, but with the leftover parts I thought I would do a 4th of July type thing with my new stencils that I got in. So first of all, I'm going to, I'm almost out of that matte medium in there. See if I can make that stretch. But I just thought maybe I'd possibly get some of this down. And I still have a cough from being sick. I don't know what's up with that. But it's turned into this bronchial thing, so it's probably bronchitis. Let's see if I could get that down straight as possible. Yeah, I thought it'd be a good way just to kind of use it up on here. All right. I don't think I had my brush rinsed out all the way, but that's okay. All right. Okay, I think I got that dry enough. And I think that's kind of what I'm gonna do. We'll see how it turns out. I still have a horrible cough, so if I sorry, that's why I was saying that. I apologize. Okay. All right, I think I got it everywhere. Yeah, I did. I will. Oh, shoot. that was just gesso that I used, and you know, I'll give texture to another spot in my book. And I thought about maybe doing the lotus, you know, like it was a firework up above her. But I think this is what I'm going to use. Find it right quick. Is see if I can get the inside only of this. She has great stencils, and I should have been a little more prepared to see if I could just get the inside of that. Well, let's see. Okay, I think I'm going to let that dry in there. So I'll be back. Okay, I am back. I got it pretty much dry, or at least dry enough. And I thought I would put some of these other things, kind of, oh, I may need to re-ink my, you know, just to make it look like fireworks going off. Some stars maybe in there. I don't think that a little closer to the edge. There we go. I think hmm. And maybe that one. Grand finale, maybe? I don't know. I'm not really. There we go. Not really sure where this page is going to go yet, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't want to put anything on there yet that's going to bleed up through. I have to think about this for a second. Okay, I think I'm going to play around with my these neon colors. And just actually I don't want to use that water. Just to put some color on these. How about we do yellow? Actually, could probably kind of make them mixed them, but I guess that's okay. Just to give them some color, like they're exploding. And I think there was one in Yeah, our dogs were really frightened last night. Was not a good night for the puppies. Just gonna make these. I use StazOn ink to stamp the stamps down, if anybody's wondering. Who says that you have to stay in the lines with it? I'm mixing up my colors now. I may do some doodling with all of that. Just kind of make it look like fireworks have been going off. Everywhere. Yeah, I think I'm liking that. What's this? I think this one's pink. Yeah. Just like they're going off everywhere. I think that looks pretty cool. And I think, you know, for her hair, I'm going to, what am I going to do about that? Could give her pink hair, but I'm thinking that I want probably something a little darker. Possibly. I think I'm going to give her some black hair. And that's a water brush. Oops. It's like way too much paint. And I'm going to be able to see that, so just going to paint over it. Probably put some blue in there for the highlights. Should get a smaller brush. For that. I should probably put my glasses on. It helps out a lot better. I think. black paint is not dry. So I should probably let that dry. All right. I will be back. I'm going to let that dry a little bit. Okay, I'm back, and you know, I had to decide what I was going to do next, and I thought if I did a border, kind of helps me decide whether or not there's enough. And you know, I just used this big king size Sharpie to make a straight, or as straight as I could, along the edge. And I did take some Stabilo All and around the fireworks a little bit, or the stencils that I used for that, just to kind of bring them out a little bit. Now that's her citrus, Gina Aaron's citrus stencil, and it looks like this. And then this new one, this new face that I just got, is what I used for the woman's face here. And on the stencil, because I covered it up here, it says "Follow your bliss," which is a really great saying. And then the next thing that I did was to, I'll show you here in a second. And some of this is ink, and I went into the stars, which is one of her stamps, Gina Aaron stamps. And you know, I'll link her Etsy shop below in case you're interested. She has some wonderful art, digital downloads, and stamps and stencils, and I think she'll be coming out with some new ones soon. But I just got these new ones in, so I wanted to play around with them, and yesterday was the 4th of July, so I thought maybe I could do a 4th of July themed. And I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but the face here, I am not going to do anything to color it in, because I kind of like the American flag kind of peeking through there like it's on her face. So I've decided not to do any more to her face. Now I did use gesso through my stencil to make the face, so it is a little bumpy, but and I just thought I'd bring this in a little closer to her face. A little bit. and the gesso seeped underneath my stencil a little bit, but I kind of like it. I'm not gonna correct it. I think it's okay. And I colored her eyes up with this gel writer glitter pen. And with that, I think, you know, I kind of like it the way it is. I'm not really going to add any more to this. You know, it was just me playing around with my new stencil, and I really kind of like how the face came out. It's different and kind of abstract-y looking, you know, with the American, you know, it was the 4th of July, and that's what I was going for. And, you know, the rest of this is supposed to just, you know, it's supposed to be the fireworks, and these are some of the stamps that I used from Gina's. What did I do with it? From here. You know, I used these two and this one. And I just pinned in Happy 4th of July. And I think my grandkids misplaced my white ink pen. Okay, maybe I could kind of do it with my that's big. Yeah, when the grandkids are here, they do quite a bit of arting here when they're here, and I can tell you that it looks like a glitter bomb went off in my house, inside and out. And if I had my white ink pen, I would do this white ink. I may go back over that with black again too. I just want it to show up a little more. Because it just kind of looked like it faded into the page. Oh, stuck it in there too far. And you know, it was just kind of fun to do, you know. And our hair is a combination between black and metallic acrylic paint. And the need to do a little different color in this to kind of make it stand out a little more. These are my neon inks. They're called Lumi Accent Colors, and they're from Japan. I think I was on a live stream watching Gina's Watercolor Wednesday, and somebody had mentioned these colors. So just to kind of make it look like fireworks are going off. I think it kind of looks like it. Just to add some interest. And I did her eyes in the blue metallic in this pen, and then I did her lips in, my daughter gave me those pens, Gel Writer pens. No, I think it kind of looks like fireworks. But I just thought I'd share a quick page. Okay. Thank you. Bye. And if you like this, give me a thumbs up, please. And subscribe. Oh, hi there. You know, I thought I'd pop back on because, of course, I did a little more to my page. And, you know, the last few art journal pages that I've been doing, you know, I feel like they're really busy and crowded, and it just occurred to me that it's probably because I'm so used to working in a bigger journal, and so that's something that I'm going to have to work on. Because, you know, usually I'm on a page almost double this size. But this is my finished page, and there is some little gold and sparkle and in there. I don't know if you can see it or not. But I did want to go through again what I used, and I wanted to share the stencils that Gina has come out with this year. And let's see, you can kind of put them in order maybe. But her this is her arrow stencil, and it's Gina B. Aaron's Designs, and she does have an Etsy shop, which I will link below. And but that's her arrow stencil, and maybe I never know whether or not I should take them out of the wrapper to share. But there is the arrow stencil, and this is her Meditating Goddess, which is really versatile. That's probably the better side. And you know, I don't really worry about cleaning up my stencils until absolutely necessary. And I think my granddaughter was using this one last. There's a lot of glitter on it. And then here's her feathers. Right there. There we go, like this. And you know, they're wonderful stencils, and they're reasonably priced. And she actually has a sale going on, which I will be linking that in the code to it. I think it's like 15% off or something, but I have to double check on that before. But I think there is a code. And there is the citrus, which I just love. And let's see. And then this is the lotus. I'm itching to try. I just got these stencils, this one, and I'm itching to use that. She has lotus in her stamps too, which I'll briefly go through those. And then this is the girl that I used in this particular page. Really nice, really nice stencil. And I actually flipped the image. I didn't want to put the wording in there, but it says follow your bliss. But I flipped it like this to put it on the page, and I just, you know, painted over the wording. And you know, just to that was the meditating goddess that I used for one of the design team challenges. And I think my other pages are in a different book, not this one. But anyways, I thought I'd share this. I'm gonna crop this picture down and put it on my tag. So this is kind of like an ongoing. I'm doing a swap in another group, and the theme is 4th of July tag. And so I'm going to crop that down. For Mother's Day, I got a little sticker photo printer, and so I'm gonna stick it on here. You know, it's shrunk down to about that big. The photos and her stamp designs. Some I keep loose in a box. So when I share her Gina's stamps, now these little citrus stamps here I used in this particular piece, and I also used this one. You know, I thought it kind of looked like fireworks in there. And then she's got these adorable little birds. And then this one, I just love the butterfly and the feather and the bugs. I'm a nature girl. I like the bugs. And there's another one. And another one, and this is the lotus that I use for the crown in one of my pieces. And there's some faces and some words, and there's her very first set that she designed. And then this is you know, stamps to make a flower, which I used in one of my challenges for last month, is what I used it for. And then she has these, and that one, and that one. Every time I do one of the challenges, I share the images, because there might be somebody new that is watching, and you know, they might like to have some of them. But anyways, that's my share. I'm gonna have to do a little editing because I had already finished off the video, and of course it seems like I always pop back on and have more to say, more rambling. All right, well, thank you so much, and if you like this, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. I said that before earlier, but I'm saying it again now. And thank you so much for watching. Bye now.